The Threx dominion was ancient, powerful, and arrogant. For millennia, their fleets had crushed rebellions, absorbed empires, and silenced defiance before it could rise. When humanity was discovered on the edge of the Orion Arm, the Threx barely took notice. Primitive, their analysts declared. Emotionally unstable. Strategically incompetent. And so, the invasion began. General Krill of the Threx Armada found the human resistance laughable. Their ships were few, their weapons outdated. Their battle formations made no sense, erratic, unpredictable. In simulations, humans lost every time. Yet in real engagements, they kept winning. It started with Colony 7. The Threx landed unopposed. But within a week, strange things began to happen. Supplies vanished. Troops hallucinated voices. Officers turned on each other. Entire battalions refused orders. A single week later, the entire Threx force withdrew in disarray. Krill assumed it was sabotage. Then came Outpost Vega, a heavily defended Threx stronghold. Without firing a shot, humans spread leaflets and hacked into loudspeakers with messages. Like, your commanders betrayed you. There is no reinforcements. You are expendable. You fight for a throne that cannot care for your survival. Within days, desertion soared. Some Threx even surrendered, trembling and mumbling about nightmares. Krill blamed weak minds, but then the Battle of Zarnith 4 happened. Krill himself led the offensive. The humans had only 10 warships. The Threx had 70. Victory was inevitable until human ships started broadcasting strange signals, just bursts of sound and flickering lights. Useless, until Threx crew began screaming. The signals weren't meant to destroy, they were meant to infect. Auditory patterns, subsonic frequencies, whispered words in the Threx tongue but twisted. You are alone. You are prey. They are inside. Even hardened warriors collapsed, clawing at their own heads. Ships were abandoned. Some captains ordered their own destruction. Convinced the humans were already aboard, Krill watched as his fleet disintegrated in perfect formation, never touched by a single human missile. This is not war, he hissed. This is madness. The humans called it psychological operations, PsyOps, a weaponized science of fear, doubt, and mental manipulation. And humans, creatures of chaos, had mastered it like they were born for it. Krill demanded answers. He had interrogated human prisoners before, but now he wanted the architects. And so he ordered the capture of Commander Alea Quinn, the woman credited with designing many of the operations. She was taken during a recon mission, unarmed, calm, even in shackles. When brought before Krill aboard his flagship, she simply smiled. You mock war, Krill growled. You twist minds instead of facing battle. Alea tilted her head. We gave you the fight you thought you wanted. You just didn't realize. The battlefield was inside your skull. You're cowards, he snapped. She chuckled. We're survivors. You think war is just guns and ships. We know war is fear, doubt, confusion. You train for lasers. We train for your weakness. Krill's mandibles twitched. You think you're clever, he hissed. But we will adapt. We will resist your tricks. Alea leaned forward. You haven't even begun to understand the damage we've done. Your own soldiers don't trust you. Your supply lines are eating themselves. Half your empire believes we're already inside. And guess what? What? Krill spat. We are. Suddenly, Krill's bridge darkened. Sirens wailed. His officers shouted. Displays glitched, then began showing his own face, speaking in a voice he had never recorded. He lied. He sacrificed your kin. He betrayed the Dominion. Krill looked around. His crew's eyes were wide with suspicion. Panic. You're bluffing. He roared at a Ley. She simply whispered, You should have studied us better. We've been studying you for years. And then, with perfect timing, Krill's flagship exploded from within. A controlled sabotage carried out by his own first officer. whose mind had been quietly broken weeks earlier, Alea escaped, rescued. Mid-blast by human stealth drones docked back on Earth. As celebrations erupted, Alea reported to her command. "Is Krill dead?" Her superior asked. "No," she replied. "But his belief in Threx superiority is." And that was worse. In the end, the Threx learned what PsyOps meant. And humanity, underestimated once again, proved that war wasn't just about weapons. It was about winning the mind before the battle even began.